Southeast Asia is home to more species of giant snakes than anywhere else on the planet. And I was after the biggest one, the giant reticulated python. I had traveled from my home in southern Africa to the island of Borneo, where I had spent 3 weeks of fruitless searching. But now I was on the trail at last.
Just feel it up close because we found so much skin.
Reticulated pythons may not be venomous, but they are the longest snakes in the world. The biggest ever was said to be an incredible 33 foot long.
I didn't expect to find something 33 foot long. I mean, that would be just mind-blowing. But if it was 20 foot plus, that would be the biggest snake I've ever seen in my life.
That was exactly what I wanted. But then, I've heard it said, be careful what you wish for.
Look at this. I mean, this snake is right here. It's been shedding. It's been shedding and pushing itself all along this bank here somewhere. It's just incredible. Oh, just look here. Look here. Look here, right in front of me. I'm not even seeing it. Look here. There he is. Look here. There's his whole body. Look here. Perfectly camouflaged. I mean, you can walk right past him and never see him. He's probably doing this because he's shedding, okay? But usually when these snakes hunt anyway, they could lie in water. Any little animal that comes down to drink, whap, grabs him. So I could be in danger even coming past here, but he doesn't actually look like such a big one, but I'm not sure. You'll obviously have to bring him out to see what he looks like. My problem is, where's the head? I have no idea where the head is. I've got a piece of body here, and I don't want a head lunging out at me from any side. And I don't want it grabbing my hand either. Oh, God, this guy's bigger than I thought. Oh, look at the size of this. Oh, my God. Let's see which side I've got. Okay, there we go.
That snake was solid muscle. He hardly resisted as I pulled him out of the water, but he was still an incredible weight.
I still haven't got the head, I've got the tail, which is good. Oh, he's eating something. Look at this. He's got something in here about the size of a monkey or a duck or something. This is a big snake, man. And look at him pull. Oh, this is the problem now. He's even wet, and I can't get a good grip on him. Here we go. I can't see the head. Oh, there's the head. Look at that. Look at his head. You see his head? Oh, man, he's an old snake. He's about 20. This is a 20, 30-year-old snake. Look at the scarring on his head from wars.
He was an incredibly tough animal. I was totally exhausted as I tried to get him into position, but he had barely exerted himself.
I wouldn't like to go near this head. He's coming out on his own accord. There we go. Fantastic. Now, I just hope you'll just stay for a few minutes so I can photograph. Now, I have to get him. I'll pull it straight there. Okay. Wow. And just look at the length there. Now I can get a picture of that size. Oh, that's the... Come again. This is not good. Come on, camera, work now. Oh, man. The guy's looking at me. He's just watching. Okay. Look at that. That's a snake that can eat a man. I don't want to get involved with that part of it. Okay. Look at him. He's really mad now. He's identified me totally as the antagonist here. Oh, man. I think I'm taking too much of a chance here. I can do this without the flash, but not with... okay. Oh, well, I think I've been pushing it enough with this guy. I mean, he's really done good. He's done everything in his power to get away from me, and I've just been holding him long enough to get a few decent pictures. So if I can just bring him around, he can come back to the water, and he can go on his way. Just got to be careful he doesn't come for me.
It had happened. Something I'd managed to avoid for 30 years. I'd been nailed by a giant snake. I knew I had only seconds before I'd be wrapped in the python's lethal coils.
The amazing thing is when I actually found the snake, there was just this little bit of pattern in the water. I thought I found a reticulated python. It's not a very big one. I'm going to get in there and pull it out, you know. And I was pulling and pulling. And I said, this thing's actually got quite a girth on it. And eventually I got part of the snake out. And after a while I realized this is a hell of a snake. I'd never seen a snake this big before. When I finally got him out, he took a look at me, turned around. I thought I'm going to let him go. All I want to do is get my camera and I want to take a photograph of this guy spread out if I can. And I thought, here he goes. He's starting to take off. He's spreading out. It's exactly what I want because I don't want to fight with this guy, you know. Off he goes. And I reached for my camera, and as I reached, he turned around and came straight back at me. I've never seen anything like it in my life. He came straight at me with his body raised, with his mouth that open. And I mean, his mouth is this size. It's that big, with all those teeth. And he came straight at me and took long lunges at me. Whack. Okay. They're not fast-striking snakes because they're heavy, they're clumsy. He'd rather be in the water. But he took these long lunges, and I realized straight away, wow, I better watch out here.
That could have been the end of me. But then something completely unexpected happened.
It let go of my arm, and that doesn't happen. It shouldn't happen. And I didn't understand that. I didn't realize it until later. I saw what actually happened. Its bottom jaw was hooked on my pants. It had got the top jaw onto the wrist. Teeth hook. It was trying to close, but it hooked the bottom jaw because they got so many teeth. I mean, they just hooked. It had hooked on my pants, and so it couldn't close the jaw. And by feeling that tension, it actually opened its mouth. It's incredible. That is incredible luck, because I would have been really in bad trouble.